Hey everybody, this is Norm from HorrorBuzz. We are bringing you a big crazy show today all about the Screaming Room Film Festival. Stay tuned. Hey everybody, here we are, the HorrorBuzz Live, and we are bringing you, sorry Lindsay, we are bringing you a full summation of the Screaming Room Film Festival, finally! And we are also going to be, of course, giving you the news and information that you're needing. And please like and subscribe us. Am I frozen? I don't know. StreamYard's weird. Okay, please like and subscribe us if you're loving what you're seeing. Follow us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and we will also post a link if you'd like to join the team. We're looking for a few good people to review books, games, and cover news. All right. But yeah, here we are. And Lindsay, darling.
Hello. Hi, everybody. Hello, Norm.
Hey, how are you?
I am doing pretty good. I'm getting over being sick, not COVID, for anybody
Okay.
who's worried about that.
I was about
Yes.
to take you out of the stream for the safety of our viewers. So,
I know. No, I am well, and I am extra well because lots of fun things are happening, and I'll be going to some of these things. So it just is, it's great because we have things to look forward to again, and it just means so much. I know I say that every week, but it's true.
no, but
So,
being able to like go out and do things with other
or to
people.
put things on your calendar that aren't just like, wake up. Yeah,
I know. I know.
I know.
Well, give us the rundown of what's coming for doing inside and outside the house this week.
I would love to. So we'll start with something you can do inside. So we've got our movies that are coming out this week, and they are all streaming based. So if you're not comfortable with going outside, I've got some options for you. So coming out Thursday, July 29th, we have a film called The Boy Behind the Door. Now this is about a little boy named Bobby and his friend Kevin, and they are abducted on their way home from school one day, and Bobby is able to escape the confines of their captor, and he has to navigate the dark halls, hoping that his presence is undetected, and tries to save his friend Kevin. So it looks like a very intense movie. That's coming to Shudder this Thursday, July 29th. And Friday, July 30th, we have two movies coming out. Number one, we have 11-year-old Casey. He's home alone until a group of intruders led by Rose come in, and they plan to come in and steal the family's priceless collection of artwork. And this reckless ambition is outmatched only by Rose's optimism. So the stakes grow higher as the invaders prove themselves willing to stop at nothing to get what they want. That is coming to VOD streaming platforms. Last but not least, we have Tailgate. This is about a guy named Hans, and he's taken his family across the country, and he decides to get in a shouting match or get in a little bit of a scruffle. Yes, question. I'm so sorry.
Max reviewed that for the site, and he actually liked it.
Tailgate?
He actually liked Tailgate. Carry on.
Wow. Okay, see? You heard it here, folks. Tailgate is a good one, so maybe check it out. It's what it sounds like. It's road rage gone wrong. Not that it ever goes right, but like real wrong. So if that interests you, that's going to be on VOD streaming platforms as well. So now on to our events. We've got some good things. I know we had last week, we had John Braver on and we talked a little bit about Delusion. There are some tickets left for the latest iteration of Delusion, which is Reaper's Remorse, that investigates the life of Esther Phillips. Go ahead. I was doing
Uh-uh.
this to pause for you. No?
Carry on.
Okay.
Oh God! Carry on.
You're stressing me out. Oh my gosh. Okay. And Esther Phillips is an eccentric collector of artifacts, and these are more than just artifacts. They have ethereal beings tethered to them. So you can explore her latest collection, and more specifically, check out an acquisition that is her greatest and most dangerous yet. It is an incredible evening. You can get the tickets on Delusion's website now. They are very close to being sold out. So if you have any interest in going, make sure you secure your spots. And moving on, I know I've talked about this one for a couple weeks, but it's happening this weekend. Puppet Up is having some dates in LA. We have 5 p.m. and
Puff
9
it
p.m.
up.
showing. Puppet Up every week. I should expect you to do that by now. How many weeks I've been promoting this, but it always takes me by surprise. We have 5 p.m. and 9 p.m. showings on July 31st and 3 p.m. and 7 p.m. showings on August 1st. So that's this weekend, this Saturday and Sunday. Tickets will get you entrance. General admission tickets will get you entrance into the show. VIP tickets will get you studio lot tour, QA with Brian Henson, a souvenir puppet for you to take home, and priority seating. The tickets for GA and for VIP are $60 and $150 respectively. And if you happen to go to the 9 p.m. showing on July 31st, yours truly will be there. If you guys know anything about Puppet Up, it's basically Whose Line Is It Anyway with puppets. Mayhem tends to ensue, and it was an incredibly popular show that was the main show at Not Scary Farm in 2019. And speaking of Not Scary Farm, the tickets go on sale August 16th, so mark your calendars, set your alarms, whatever you got to do. And the scare zones have been announced. There's Ghost Town, Forsaken Lake, Carnival, and The Hollow, which are very much in line with what it was in 2019. But there was a possibility of a fifth scare zone tease or some kind of experience centered around a Roaring Twenties theme. We don't know a whole lot more than that, but what we do know is that it's going to be awesome. Not Scary Farm runs from September 16th to October 31st, and info regarding what lies waiting in the fog will be released weekly, so make sure you stay tuned. And on the haunt theme, we have Universal Studios. Their tickets are now on sale for Horror Nights. And the website was complete chaos the day the tickets went on sale. So if you were among the few that were able to get them quickly, well done. It took basically all day for me. And we have Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Haunting of Hill House, The Exorcist, The Curse of Pandora's Box, and The Bride of Frankenstein Lives as the current announced mazes. So that should be an incredible time. They always do very high quality work. And here's a different haunt. So if you guys are itching to do something now, if you just cannot wait for the fog to roll in, well, it's already rolled in. We have the Tent of Terror haunt. These guys are a backyard haunt. They've been around for quite a long time. They started in Temecula and moved to Hemet, and they've been at that location in Hemet for the past 7 years. And they have decided, bless these people, they have decided that 2021 spooky season starts now. So they have their haunt open now. I repeat, now.
I got news for you. The spooky season never ended.
Well, this is true. It's a lifestyle for all of us that know it's a 365 thing. But for anybody who only celebrates a quarter of the year or whatever it is, you guys are missing out. But anyway, it is starting right now. They are running on Friday and Saturday nights from now until Halloween, and it's going to be from 8:30 until 11 p.m. Adults are $10 and kids 12 and under are $7. Tickets can be purchased online at their website Tent of terror.com, or you can show up with $10 cash in your hand and go in the day and time of your choosing. And the address is on their website, but I'll give it to you now for anybody that's got pen and paper handy. It is 44134 Acacia, ACACIA Avenue, Hemet 92544. And Hemet is in California for all my outside California peeps. But these guys do good work. They tend to follow kind of a evil carnival theme, and it looks like a really, really good time. And also coming up this weekend on July 31st, we have something called Fog It Up Summer Halloween Extravaganza. Woo! So the Antari Lighting and Effects Company, and they do fog machines, scent machines. They are the ones that sell the fun little scents you can put in fog if you want it to smell like a swamp or bubble gum or whatever. and they are doing something called Fog It Up. And it's basically a family-friendly event. It's going to be from 12 to 5 p.m. on Saturday, July 31st. And there's going to be food, vendors, demos. So they're going to be demoing some of their cool machines. You'll be able to smell the fun smells. And there's going to be live music and giveaways. So it's going to be really good time. Completely free, but you do have to have a reserved ticket to enter. So to do that, you can go to Eventbrite, eventbrite.com, and search for Fog It Up, and it'll pop right up. Or you can go to the Antari Lighting and Effects website, which is fogitupfog.com. And you'll see everything right on there, and make sure you register. So that's what we've got coming up. I'll round out our events with, I love to end it because this is like the showstopper of upcoming spooky events right now in my mind. We have the producers of Midsummer Scream putting together their Awaken the Spirits, and it is very fast approaching. This is on August 14th and 15th. At the Pasadena Convention Center. So it's not Midsummer. It is a different animal beast altogether, but it is going to have similarities to what we know as Midsummer Scream. So there will be things like vendors and live entertainment, and there's going to be a presentation stage where haunt fans and Halloween fans alike can learn what's in store for this year's spooky season. We'll hear from Delusion and Six Flags, Winchester, and LA Haunted Hayride, and Universal Studios is providing an experience. So they actually have put together something that you guys can enter and experience, and they are being very mysterious about it. And I believe this is the first time they've ever done anything like this at a convention.
This is actually their first time
Yeah,
making an appearance at a convention, and this is
a big
amazing.
deal. This is a really
can't
big
wait.
deal. I know. I'm very excited, and I hope everybody else is like furiously dancing around at the at the news, because it is really cool, and you know what good work these guys put out, so you know that they won't put in a half what effort. So that's what we've got. So much to look forward to, right? Oh,
You can say but.
can I? Okay, a half butt
Yeah,
effort. It's a family friendly show.
Oh, good Lord. Am I frozen on the I didn't do it face?
You are, and it's the cutest pose ever. I don't know if anybody else can see what I see, but this is it.
Oh, gosh. Okay, well, you know what? Why don't you plug what you're doing right now, Lindsay, and give our viewers something to look forward to as well?
What I'm doing?
Yeah, what you're rehearsing.
Oh,
Come
well,
on.
it's not spooky, but if you guys haven't noticed these sweet wig heads here behind me, I am currently at Musical Theater Village in Irvine, California, and we are in rehearsals for Seussical the Musical. So if you're a fan of Dr. Seuss or any of his stories, we have Horton Hears a Who, Cat in the Hat, and I believe one other one featured. I'm not sure which one, but it's like, oh, Green Eggs and Ham. It's like those three stories mashed together, and it's really cute. The music's very upbeat, and it's a good time. So if you guys are interested, it will be running in August and September.
So there you go.
So
Something
once
to
we
whet
have
your
more
appetite
information,
for the
I'll plug
spooky
it
season.
again, but
Do
put
it.
that in your noggin.
All right, hun. Well, get back to rehearsals, and we will talk to you later.
All right. Stay spooky.
Break a leg, hun. Bye. Oh, goodness. Where everything's frozen again. Oh, there we are. Okay. Okay. Big show coming up, and we are already set to bring on. Who is it? Who is it? Eric and Amantha.
Hey!
Also, bonus, Adrian.
Yay!
Hello.
So everybody, we did it.
I'm always having technical difficulty.
We presented the Midsummer Scream Screaming Room Film Festival presented by HorrorBuzz.
Yay!
And here we are to deliver a recap and basically a recounting of the winners, right? The winners of the
Yes.
audience awards and the three top. So let's get started.
All right.
All right.
Go for it, Eric. You're on the spot.
This, as many of you know, this was a long time coming. We weren't able to do Midsummer Scream last year, and Midsummer Scream this year was also being postponed. So we had 2 years worth of submissions that we went through. We had received nearly 500 submissions over these last 2 years, and we watched through everything. Our team went through all of the movies and sorted everything out, picked out their favorites for each of the categories that they curated. And we put together a film festival. For the first time this year, we did it separate from the Midsummer Scream event. We did it the same weekend that Midsummer Scream was supposed to have been held, but we were able to do it as a standalone event at the Frida Cinema, our home theater in Santa Ana, California.
Yeah.
And we have to say, it came off really, really well. We had a really good turnout of people. Everybody we talked to had such a great time. The filmmakers who were there kept giving us compliments about the festival.
Well, not just that. I mean, they were complimenting the festival. They were complimenting the venue. Like, there were a large portion of them who had come down from, say, LA or West Hollywood, who had not been to the Frida or even to Santa Ana, and they really digged like the whole entire vibe and experience being downtown there. And they really liked the aspect of a smaller venue too, to be able to see their work on it was a smaller venue, but it's a theater, right? So be able to see their work on a big screen.
Yeah,
but in a more intimate setting.
A number of the filmmakers who came to the festival told us that they were very excited because this was the first chance they were getting to see their films up on a big screen like that. Up on a big screen in front of an audience, and so it was really exciting for them.
Yeah, we also
So how? Okay, just for our viewers at home, we screened how many movies?
We screened a total of.
Well, we had about
in competition.
Yeah, we had 84 films in the competition, and then we showed another 18 films in our best of presentation that were selections from the first 3 years of the.
And those 18 were not eligible for any audience awards or any jury awards. But the 84...
No, but several of them had won before. We showed all of our past jury winners and a handful of the previous audience winners.
Yeah.
Along with some other favorites of ours.
Right.
Including Nightmare Cows. Anyway, so...
Because you always have to show Nightmare Cows.
No, that's a deal. It's a thing.
Like the mascot.
So we kicked it. We had 3 major awards, and then we had the audience awards. So why don't we talk about what won the Jack-o'-lantern?
Okay, so the Jack-o'-lantern award is the award we give out every year. It's one of the jury awards. This year we had our largest jury. We had 14 people participate in our jury, and so. The Jack-o'-lantern award is the one we have them award to the film that they feel best exemplifies the spirit of Halloween. It doesn't necessarily have to be a movie set at Halloween, but just a movie that just makes you feel what everybody loves about Halloween. This year's winner did happen to be a film that was set at Halloween.
Yeah.
It was a really cute cartoon film from the United Kingdom called Spellbound.
Wait, that was from the UK?
Yeah.
Yes.
It felt so American. I mean, there's no shade on there, but it felt very like Americana.
Yeah. No, it did.
It was they got it down.
We did have a good amount of films this year from around the world. A large number of our sessions came from outside the United States.
Yeah, it was easily one of the more international screaming room festivals that we'd had. Easily.
And same thing with our winners. I think at least. What was that?
I said it was definitely one of the more international festivals that we'd had. You know, had a really good vibe to it.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Everything's
I'm watching
everything's.
a lot of Spanish language short films.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure.
Yeah.
So
They said about half of our winners were all international films.
I love that. Okay, so let's go down the list. What was the first block that we showed?
I think that was Supernatural Scares.
Okay, we had
The first
Supernatural Scares
was
and-
Supernatural Scares, which
and The Occult, right?
Yes.
There
Adrian's
we
very
go.
familiar
There's
with
the
that because
glorious
Adrian's the one who curated this one.
Excellent.
Well, I did the Supernatural Scares one. Yeah, that one was fun.
Okay, and which one won the audience award?
If I remember correctly, it was Warm.
It's
There was it was really close for that one
Yeah.
because we were doing the count afterwards. We were like, oh, who's it gonna be? And then I think it won by maybe one or a few. So it was really tough because all of them were so good for that category.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
And what happened with The Occult?
I don't really remember that one. Maybe Eric does.
Eric? Are they frozen?
Uh-oh.
Close.
Oh no. Are they? Well, The
I don't
Occult
wanna
was...
say 'cause I have my favorite, but
Well, go ahead and tell me.
oh, from that one, because that block, that one had a lot of good ones in it too. But looking at Father Time was a really good one in it because that one was about that guy who could kind of like tell people their date of death. People think they want to know their date of death, but that short film shows that, of course, you don't really
Yeah,
want to.
Father.
Go ahead.
Right.
Yeah, Father Time was the audience award winner in that block.
Of course.
Excellent. Excellent. So, okay,
sorry
so
about that. We're having
that's fine.
difficulties
That's
here.
fine. We are
We're in
dealing
a dungeon. We're in a dungeon right now.
Doing it live, you just roll with it. It's okay.
You know what? Okay, so Father Time won. Now we go
The
on
show
to
is haunted
Captain...
tonight.
It truly is.
You know what? It's all spooks all the time. So the next blocks
Right?
were A Captive Audience and Crimes and Passions, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
So for
Yes.
so that went for captive audience.
Yeah, Captive Audience. The winner for that film was Koreatown Ghost Story.
Oh yes, we
which-
know that title very well.
Yes.
Yes.
Did that win
And
anything?
what about Crimes and Passions?
What
Now,
is
who in the
happening?
hell is calling in?
No.
We're having some problems today.
We are away from home,
Yes,
Yes.
we're away from home right now.
and it
And
definitely feels like it.
It really does, because as you can see, we're in a dungeon. And we don't have our cool Twin Peaksy stripes behind us.
This really could not be a better show.
Oh,
Cri-
we have a live studio audience tonight. We have a live studio audience, and we are not impressing her. Say hi, live studio audience.
Hello.
Okay, so
all of
where
our
we-
fans.
We're
Crimes
all of our fans.
Crimes and Passion.
All right, Crimes and Passion. The winner for Crimes and Passion was Cole and Colette.
Yes.
And
which
can we?
which
Can we?
was a great film. Cole and Colette is a fun film that has a really great twist to the end of it.
Yes.
Okay.
Is that the boyfriend
No.
one where they're like in jail? Or is
Which
that
which
different?
one?
That's where she's home alone and she calls her boyfriend because there's a possible...
There's a killer on the
Killer
loose.
on the
yeah,
loose.
there's somebody trying to break into the
Oh,
apartment.
yeah.
Yes, that was a good one.
Yeah.
That was a super fun one. Okay.
Yes.
Now, I don't know that we really need to cover it, but the Happy Halloween block, that of course went to...
Oh, well, actually, the Happy Halloween block winner, the audience did not have the same opinion as the jury.
Really?
As they
Who won Happy
voted as
Halloween?
their audience favorite. The Axe,
Yeah.
they voted for The Axe and the Iron,
Very nice.
which was a film that they enjoyed 1.5 times because we had a
I'm sorry,
slight
go
technical
ahead.
difficulty. I said they
Oh,
enjoyed
they
the
showed-
film 1.5 times because we had a technical difficulty with playing that one, and so we had to restart it from the beginning. But they enjoyed it so much that they named it as the audience award winner.
Yes.
Excellent. Okay, and what ended Saturday? That would be the Anthology of Terror.
Yes, one of our
And-
favorite categories.
Yes.
Yes.
And what audience
Oh.
award came out of that block? One of
That
my
would be-
personal
That would be
favorites.
OI.
OI.
Yes.
Which it's my personal favorite of the entire festival.
That one
It's just a
was
well-made beginning to end movie that is
Episode of
like a Tales from the Crypt,
or
yeah,
something like that.
a Twilight Zone, something. And this is why it fits so well into this Anthology of Terror category that we put together. That the films that were included in this category were these one-off episodes, is what they felt
Yeah,
like.
they felt like
They
episodes.
felt like
of an
episodes.
anthology series.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was brilliant. It was about, just for our viewers at home, it was a short film about a guy who came up with an idea so good that it was deadly, and everybody he told it to, their head exploded. So
Yes.
it just unbelievably funny. So that was actually my
Spoiler.
personal. Well, that's not a spoiler. Not so much a spoiler. I mean, Anyway,
We just want to
okay.
tell them what OI stands for. That way they need to watch it.
Okay.
We don't know.
We don't know.
Okay.
And I love that one.
So, Adrian, remind me if there is a block that, in particular, that you curated so that I don't gloss over it. But so Saturday. Well, we've come to the end of Saturday, but we're covering now.
No, we have 2 more blocks from Saturday.
Which? Oh, that's right. Spooky Stories and Fantastic Worlds.
No.
Okay.
No.
Art house horror.
No, let's just gloss over the category that I curated. That's cool.
And screaming.
Yeah, both of them. Let's just pass them up. Doesn't even
You
matter.
know what? We're done. Moving on. No,
Art House
okay.
Horror and Screaming Rainbow. They were the winners for those 2 categories. So Art House Horror, the short that won is called "This Is Not Acting, This Is Hell."
And we were very happy to have the filmmaker and his star there
Yes.
with us in attendance.
Yes.
Oh, they were so great. They were so
They
great.
were.
Yeah.
They were great. For sure.
And then what killed me? Like,
Right.
little side note, I mean, if I'm not frozen, but little side note, the filmmaker's little daughter, maybe she was about 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We had a prop skeleton in the lobby, and she was calling
Yeah.
it a dinosaur.
Yeah.
And she liked to say hi to it, and I almost died. So,
Oh,
I thought it was.
she was great. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
She
too
was.
adorable. Okay, sorry.
And then with Screaming Rainbow, the audience winner there was The Last Leaf.
Yeah, The Last Leaf was a period horror film.
Yes. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, very good. That one
Yeah,
snuck
very
up
well
behind me, and
Oh
it was
yeah.
great.
We had
Good
some
stuff.
quality stuff this year.
Oh yeah. We got we received some really high quality things this year. It was some very difficult decisions we had to make in some of these blocks.
Right. So this is how we're going to segue to Adrian, so she can talk about some more stuff.
Sure.
Well, wait a minute. We have the Mary Shelley.
Yeah.
What won the
Oh,
Mary
we do have the
Shelley
Mary
Award?
Shelley.
The Mary Shelley Award, another jury award that recognizes creativity and ingenuity in short films. That's why we named it after Mary Shelley, who of course is the author of Frankenstein. It just seemed the most appropriate for recognizing filmmaking, especially low budget
Mhm.
independent filmmaking, putting together the best you can with what you have available.
Yeah.
And so the film that won this award was a film out of the Fantastic Worlds block. It's called The Relic. And it was it's a very intense monster movie. Essentially, people combination of people trapped in a frozen cabin and an ancient creature.
Yeah, that one kind of blew me away when things went off the hook, and it was already crazy. But then when, yeah, and that the creature effects.
Oh yeah,
right on.
Yeah, it was very very impressive what they did with that one.
So okay, so now we're on to Sunday.
Awards.
Sorry?
I was saying we should start doing special category awards like for special effects and stuff like that. We're getting such high quality shorts now, then there's just like more awards that we could be giving out to just kind of recognize like what they're doing, because the Relic was besides IO was just it blew me away as well. It's just really really good short.
I hadn't seen creature effects like that since The Void, that independent horror film The Void, and before that The Thing. John Carpenter's The Thing.
Well, yeah, that's what it was.
That's how good this. It was like it kind of messed with your head.
Yeah,
right.
You know, loved it. So now we're on to Sunday, and that would be Spooky Stories and Fantastic Worlds.
Yes.
So let's start off with Spooky Stories. What won the audience award there?
So the audience award winner for Spooky Stories kind of surprised me. It wasn't one that I thought was going to get such a large amount, like a high number of votes. Is called Best Friends for Bearer. So as opposed to Forever, it's For Bearer.
Okay.
So it was about this.
It's a great little film that stars a teddy bear.
It does. It stars a teddy bear who
and it has so just a story about a girl and her teddy bear.
Yeah.
And
having dinner.
It definitely
sleeping.
Goes in a completely different direction than what you expect.
Absolutely.
And then we have Fantastic Worlds.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
that was Adrian.
What came out of that one? That was Adrian. Let's go.
Yeah, I did curate that one. We already, was it The Relic that won that one?
Nope. No, this was another case of a jury winner and audience award winner being different in a category.
So categories were hotly contested. It was really close to her. There were a lot of upsets, basically. So.
There really were.
No, the audience went with an Irish film that we had called Rip to the Rescue.
Oh, yeah. Well,
I love it.
I chose that one, so I did like it, but you know that.
Okay, so now we are on to Die Laughing.
Yes.
We're going to skip the best of, but we're on to Die Laughing. So,
yes.
What film won that for the audience?
It was another international film. This one was from Spain. It's a really great horror movie trailer parody called Horrorscope.
Yes.
Okay. What was the premise?
It's like a horror trailer. It's this mom is talking to a doctor about her daughter and the way that her daughter is behaving, and it turns out that she has a case of, what was it, Eric?
Horror movie traileritis.
Yes.
Don't we all? Okay.
Yes.
And then we have the WTF block.
Yeah.
Well, what happened there?
WTF block. We were again very lucky to have the filmmaker of there to accept his award along with his star. We had a few filmmakers and stars there, but when this film was announced as the winner, he took the stage along with his star. This was A Nightmare on Sesame Street.
Oh,
and that star was Elmo.
Freddie Elmo.
That was
or Elmo Kruger. I don't know what he
Elmo
really
Kruger.
Went by.
That's it.
Elmo Kruger, I think, is what he goes by.
Adorable.
You know, and you mentioned before about the 2-year-old there. There was a moment she was out in the lobby and she saw Elmo, and you have never seen anybody more starstruck than this little girl.
It was the
She could
cutest
not
thing.
believe Elmo was actually. She didn't care at all about the
No.
fact that he had the
Mm-mm.
Freddy glove on
No.
or anything like that. It was just that it was Elmo right there in person.
It was the cutest thing. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Ugh. Okay, now on to stalkers and slashers.
Yes, stalkers and slashers. And I will tell you this, the film that won this, if you would like to see this film, you can come out and join us on Friday, August 13th at the Frida Cinema for our next horror movie night, because this film will be playing in front of Friday the 13th Part 7, The New Blood,
Wow.
which will be our next horror movie night. Yes.
Well, what's the
So-
movie?
The movie is called Overkill, and the filmmaker, well, I was gonna say the film is kind of a tribute to it's a humorous tribute to
slasher films.
slasher movies, yeah, to
Right.
Friday the 13th type slasher movies.
Yeah, and it is really clever in the way, in the execution of its story, and its homage to these types of like Friday the 13th.
And the
films.
filmmaker was unable to join us at the for the festival, but he will be there.
On
Uh,
Friday, on
Yeah, for
at
horror movie night.
Yeah.
Oh,
Tickets
perfect.
on sale now at FridaCinema.org.
Yes.
What are we showing?
So like I said, make
as
sure to
the
get your
feature?
tickets. Come out and join us, and you can see.
Pretend I'm holding up my plaque.
Oh, you're
Yeah. There we go.
We're showing Friday the 13th, Part 7
yes.
Yep.
as the feature.
As part of the Frida's continuing series of Friday the 13th movies on Friday the 13th.
Oh, and can I mention too, afterwards, the Frida Cinema is proud to welcome back their Rocky Horror Picture Show cast Chaos.
Yes.
So,
buy
if you
both
want to spend more
tickets.
time with us that night,
I'm gonna
I know
be there.
I'll
I'm
be
gonna
there.
stay.
We
we're going to be there.
will be sticking around for
We
that.
will
You
be
know what,
sticking around. So
Samantha,
again,
I see you shivering with anticipation.
all right, moving on. So our last category, I think it's called
Splattertown is the last
Splattertown,
one.
yes. And,
And who won that one?
One more film where we were lucky to have the filmmaker there with us to accept it. This was What the Spell.
And
Yeah.
It's it's I'm trying to think.
Okay, it's essentially like a revenge story.
That's a good way.
It's a
of putting
revenge
it.
story. It's a girl and her friend comes over, and the one girl is upset about the fact that her boyfriend may or may not be
Seeing this other girl.
yeah, seeing some other girl, and girls have those friends who come and rile them up and rally them to just take matters into their own hands.
Which involves casting some spells that don't go exactly the way they wanted them to.
Exactly.
I mean,
Exactly.
it happens so often.
It does.
So it's okay.
It does. Yeah.
Well, now we've covered all the audience awards. So what won the Palme d'Or, the best picture of the screaming room, basically?
Yes. So the Palme d'Or winner for this year was Koreatown Ghost Story.
Yay!
Starring Margaret Cho.
Yep.
Woo!
That's actually a really
Yes.
fun one. And it was filmed
It's
at the same
good.
house
It's a good.
that the Willows was at. So
Yes.
Yes.
good stuff.
Yeah.
Yes.
Very good movie. Very good movie. Well loved by the jury, and the audience.
It's it is again one of these movies from a beginning to end standpoint that feels like an episode of a Twilight Zone, or like we talked about before, why can't I think of anything? I keep wanting to say Amazing Stories because that counts too.
Anthology? Anthology?
It's like an anthology, yeah. So
Yes.
yeah. So I think
Ah.
that rounds it out. Oh, Norm.
Yeah.
Patient.
Thank you.
Patient.
Long running joke. between him and okay, So
I could have waited until next time I'm on the show. 2023.
Really dedication.
well, the longest one was when she had her medical situation. It was like, oh, forget it.
Yes.
I mean, that took forever.
When I have my medical situation where I have a cool scar, that's a different show.
That was. Oh my God. Okay, well, so here we are. We are at the end
Yes.
of the roundup for the Screaming Room, and man, that was a hell of a lot of work. But and I was even recounting. I had a nightmare last night because of it. Well, a dream, not so much a nightmare. It was fabulous, and yeah, our team was amazing, and we turned it out. We
Our
turned it out.
Snap correct.
Yes.
Ends across the board.
It's fun meeting all of
and then
you.
I also want to make sure to thank Mr. He and
yes,
and Remy who
yeah
hosted our award ceremony on Sunday night. They just walked right up and just did an entire show for us.
It was fantastic. It was fantastic.
Yeah, it was very entertaining.
Yeah.
It was not bad at all. I don't have any complaints except for that one joke, Remy, and you know. So that's it. And you know, we are so excited about doing the Screaming Room. We have some announcements coming very soon.
Awesome.
And yes, so filmmakers, please keep creating. And we are about to announce yet another festival, and open entries again. And we're just so glad to be back. I mean, I am. I don't know about you guys.
Oh
yeah, absolutely.
So, and Adrian.
Yeah, I'm like, me too.
She's like, yes, sure, yeah.
No,
right,
I did. It was a good turnout for being a pandemic. I know there's like a couple hundred people there, so we can ask for more lively audience. And yeah, it's just can't wait for the next one.
Yeah, it was
good times.
It was really good. And again, thank you to the Frida for hosting us. Could not have been a better venue. Really couldn't have.
No.
So that's that.
So don't forget to get your tickets for August 13th for
August
Horror
13th.
Movie Night and the Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Yes, just buy both.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Buy both. Hang out with us all night long.
Treat yourself.
And thank you. And do the time warp.
Exactly.
So, all right, guys,
Okay.
we are done with
right.
HorrorBuzz Live tonight. And yes, we will see you next week. And yeah, stay spooky, and we'll see you in the fog, man. Oh, God, where are the credits? There they are. Bye.